it? Homeworks තන්නේ තනේ? මං homeworks කරන්න කියලා දුන්නද ඔයාලට? දුන්න කියලා හිතනවා. Have you completed any of it? Today I'm having cold, so maybe my voice might be a bit low. So be just if you have any doubts, so if you just want me to repeat something, please let me know, okay? So then Puta, as you can see the screen, you know that we learned sequences program and selection programs and loops, but still I didn't teach you selections and loops, right? Did I? Sequences එක විතරයිනේ අපි කරේ. එක්කෙනෙක් හරි පොඩ්ඩක් කතා කරලා කියන්න පුතා මට යා ඒ කියන්න පුතා මම ගොඩාක් ක්ලාසස් වලට මේ ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් නියර සීක්වෙන්සස් එහෙම කරනවනේ. ඒකට මට දන්නේ ඔයාලට මොනවද කරේ කියන එක can't remember specifically. Okay, thank you. Yeah, sequences program එකේ අපි questions ටිකක් තමයි බැලුවේ. Sorry guys, because I'm having fever, so my voice is bit low. Okay, so if you couldn't understand or if you couldn't listen anything, please let me know. Okay, fine. So then in the presentation, at the beginning of the sequences programming, there is an example question where it says to input 2 marks. Okay, I'll just do a revision. මම මුලින්ම පොඩි රීකැප් එකක් කරන්නම් ඊට පස්සේ අපි අද සෙෂන් එක පටන් ගමු. சரியா? நான் இன்னைக்கு உங்களுக்கு சின்ன ஒரு ரீகேப் பண்ண செய்றேன். அதுக்கு அப்புறம் நாங்க இந்த செஷனை வந்து கண்டினியூ பண்ணுவோம். So you know that in the sequences programming, first of all we just went through the example, and then example එකේ මේ requirement එකක් විදියට තමයි අහලා තියෙන්නේ input එකක් දෙන්න. Okay, inputs එකක්ද input එකක්ද දෙන්න කියලා තියෙන්නේ? No, 2 module marks has to be given as an input. Okay, then it has to be the total and then the average has to be displayed. Okay, so that is the output. So ඔයාලට දන්නවා pseudo code එකක් ලියනවා නම් කොහොමද ලියන්නේ? ඒ වගේම flow chart එකක් ලියනවා නම් කොහොමද ලියන්නේ කියන එක දෙකම දන්නවා නේද? So you know how to write a pseudo code. At the same time flow chart එකක් කොහොමද draw කරන්නේ කියන එකත් ඔයාලට දන්නවා. So in the pseudo code, you just write it. No screen. Can't you see the screen? No? Is it visible here?
No, okay.
Okay, son. Okay, well done. So then, ඔයාලට දන්නවා flow chart එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ මොනවද කියලා. So then, where you will be graphically drawing few of shapes, okay, and then you will be representing how does the system flows, how does the program flows. First the thing is you will be just starting the program and then getting the input, and then you will be doing a process, and then you will be doing the output. Okay, you will be giving the output actually, and then finally the program will stop. When it comes to pseudocode, where you will be writing the same thing, but there you won't use any of those shapes. Understood? So graphically පෙන්වන්න ඕනේ නම් ඔයාට flow chart එක පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම ලියලා පෙන්වන්න ඕනේ නම් pseudocode එක ලියලා පෙන්වන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් මේ ඔක්කොම පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ හරි අපේ SDLC කියලා එකක් ඉගෙන ගත්තනේ. நாங்க இதெல்லாம் படிக்கணும் பாவிக்கணும்னு சொன்னா நீங்க வந்து ஒரு ப்ரோக்ராமர் ஆவினத்துக்கு போறோம். You can't just program, sit and program all the time. Okay, ඔයාලට දෙන වැඩ නිකන් program කරන එක විතරක් නෙවෙයි. හරිද? Even though if you are more into program and ඔයාලගේ company එකේ programming කරන group එකේ තමයි ආව දාලා තිනවා කියලා හිතමුකෝ. ඒත් ළමයි ඔයාලට මේ pseudo code එකක් එහෙමත් නැත්නම් flow chart එකක් විදියට තමයි ඔයාලට requirement එක දෙන්නේ. හරිද? ඔයාලගේ මේ ඔයාලගේ company එකේ තියෙන්න පුළුවන් groups. හරිද? project එක ගන්නට requirement gathering කියලා එක group එකක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. requirement analysis කියලා group එකක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම තියෙනවා requirement analyze කරාට පස්සේ මේ එක group එකක් තියෙනවා designing කියලා. ඒ group එකේ තමයි analyze කරපු data ටික designing කරලා ඔයාලට pseudo code එකක් නැත්නම් flow chart එකක් විදිහට දෙනවා. ඒ විතරක් නෙවෙයි pseudo code and flow charts විතරක් නෙවෙයි hardware designing කියලා එකක් තියෙන පැත්තක්, networking design එකක් කරන්න ඕනේ, prototype design කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. So there are many other things that has to be designed actually. Okay, so we will be later on UML designs, okay, class diagrams, use case diagrams, GR diagrams. Likewise there are diagrams. Okay, so all these diagrams comes under what? Designing section. Okay, so designing එකේ under a section එකේ අටින් තමයි මේ මම කියපු diagrams ටික, then all ලියන මේ pseudo codes, flow charts, මේ algorithms ටික ඔක්කොම එන්නේ ඒකේ ඇති. ඒක කර දුන්නට පස්සේ ඔයා ඒක refer කරලා තමයි මොනවද කරන්නේ? development එක කරන්න ඕනේ. I hope it is clear. So now let's see the output for this example. So as you can see පුතා, ඔයා මේකේ අහලා තිනා වගේ inputs දෙකක් ගන්නලු. So then the program has been started with an oval shape, then it is flowing. Okay, so flow වෙනවා බලන්න. මෙතන මොනවද තියෙන්නේ? parallelogram එකක් තියෙනවා. Okay, there is a parallelogram where wait, parallelogram එකක් තියෙනවා where the user will be giving two inputs. Okay, ඒක marks දෙකක් තමයි මෙතනින් අපි input එකක් විතර ගන්න. එක්කෝ ඒක science and maths වෙන්න පුළුවන්, එක්කෝ ඒක history and maths වෙන්න පුළුවන්, නැත්නම් මොනාරි basket subject එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, නැත්නම් එයා මොනාරි private ලියන exam එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, whatever the marks it is. Then මෙතන ඒ marks දෙකම අරන් එවිත් ඒ marks දෙකම total කරනවා, add කරලා. Okay, total එක බලනවා. Then in order to find out the process, in order to do a process, you guys know already, according to the chart, we use a rectangle. Okay, so you know that we use a rectangle in order to add 2 marks or to do a calculation or else a process. Actually a process will be done inside a rectangle shape, and then it is flowing again because the question says not only to find out the total but also it is asking you to display the average. එහෙමනේ. அப்ப இதுல பாருங்க, இதுல எவரேஜையும் பாருங்கன்னு சொல்லிக்கி, டோட்டலையும் பாருங்க, எவரேஜையும் பாருங்க. அப்ப எவரேஜை பார்க்கணும்னு சொன்னா உங்களுக்கு கல்குலேஷன் தெரியும். என்ன சராசரின்னு சொன்னா அது எப்படி பார்க்குறேன்னு சொல்லி. So finding out the total, you will be dividing it by the number of subjects, number of marks. So then you have the total with you because you have done the calculation on top of there. Then you will be dividing it by the number of marks. And then finally there is a parallelogram where we can do an input or output. So finally you will be somehow outputting the total and the average. Then the program stops. මේක clear නේ? දැන් මේකට ඔයාලා pseudo code එක ලියලා තියෙන්නේ මම හිතන විදියට I think that day itself we wrote it down. If not you might need to write it down. Okay, just these things will come out of the box. That's the thing. And there is a way for it. අපි කියනවා එකට coding standard කියලානේ. So starting and end has to come in the same line. Input and output has to come in the same line. Total and the average, because those are process, isn't it? So that like wait, those two has to come in the second the third line. Okay, so all in the same, like not in the same line but in the separate lines. Okay, the starting point has to be changed. Now let's see the question. So finding the circumferences of a circle by giving the radius as an input. அப்ப நாங்க ஒரு பரப்பளவை வந்து பார்க்க போறோம். ஒரு වට්ටතට අවඩ ආරය வந்து உள்ளிட எடுத்து. හරිද? circumferences එක බලන්න තමයි යන්නේ. circle එකක් තියනවලු. එයාගේ circumferences එක බලන්න radius එක input එක විදිහට අරන් කියලා. ඉතින් අපි ගිහින් බලමු කොහොමද ඒකට pseudo code එක ලියන්නේ කියලා. මේකේ. So this is the pseudo code where we will be starting radius එක input එක විදිහට ගන්නවා. Doing the process එක ඔයාලට දන්නවනේ 2 pi r කියන එකනේ. So doing the calculation, finally displaying the circumferences, stopping the program. ඒකට ලියලා තියෙන pseudo code එක බලන්න. starting and stop input එක radius එක ගන්නවා, circumferences එක find කරන්න 2pi r එකකින් කරනවා, display කරනවා with the label saying that the answer is නැත්නම් the circumference is කියලා මෙතන ලියලා මේ වගේ මේ bracket එක ඇතුලේ type කරන්න ඕනේ, because that is kind of label where we will be telling the user this is what we are displaying here. விளங்கிச்சா? நாங்க இன்னைக்கு என்னத்த டிஸ்ப்ளே பண்றோம்ன்றத வந்து இன்னைக்கு கட்டாயம் சொல்ல வேணும். அப்பதான் யூசருக்கு விளங்கும் නේ. දැන් මම අපි මෙතන ඩිස්ප්ලේ කියලා නිකන් C කියලා දැම්මම එයාටවත් දන්නේ සමහරට සමහර අය දන්නේ නැතුවනේ සිස්ටම්ස් පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ නේද? අපි උනත් නිකන් හිතන්නකො අලුතින් මොනාරේ ඇප්ලිකේෂන් එකක් නැත්නම් ගේම් එකක් ආව කියලා ඉන්ස්ටෝල් කරනවා ප්ලේ කරනවා. So if it doesn't have any explanation about it, then we doesn't know what we are actually playing, isn't it? Or what we are actually using. So ඒ ඉඳ තමයි අපි අනිවාර්යෙන් මේ වගේ ලේබල් එකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒකෙන් කියන්න ඕනේ this is what we are displaying. Is it clear? If not, they might think make area of a circle කියලා හිතාගෙන යයි. Circumferences කියලා නැතුව. Understood? Calculate and display EPF 8% from salary. එතකොට මේකත් අපි value එක කොහොමද මේක කරන්න කියලා starting the program input salary එක තමයි input කරන්නේ. අපි මොනවාද මෙතන අහලා තියෙන්නේ මොනවාද? salary දෙනවනේ. ඒ salary එකේ ඉඳලා මේ usually companies වල මොනවද කරන්නේ? EPF ETF කියලා text එකක් cut කරනවනේ. එතකොට ඒක cut වුණාට පස්සේ කීයක්ද තියෙන්නේ? ඔයාගේ අතට කීයක්ද ඔයාට දෙන්නේ? එහෙමත් නැත්නම් කීයක් cut වෙනවද? ඒක විතරක් හරි බැලුවා නම් අපිට calculate කරගන්න පුළුවන් මේ EPF 8% නම් මගේ salary එක 20000 එකකින් ඉඳලා 8% ගියා නම් කීයක් වෙයිද? කීයද එක කියන එක බලාගන්න එක තමයි මේ system එක. Clear? So if it is 8,000, then you guys know how much would it be? 8% of 8,000 rupees.
$400.
Sorry. 1,600, 400. Any other answers? 800, 8,000. Sorry, 8,000 again 8%. Just I'm asking the percentage. You can just do the calculation, right? No, just check and tell me. Let me know, okay? I'm asking about 8,000. Sorry, 8,000. Mohammed has done the calculation for 5,000. Very good. Okay, Shireen, very good. 1,600. Okay. Dulakshan, very good. 1,600. Okay, well done. Then EPF එක එච්චරයි කියන එක මෙයා automatically පෙන්නනවා. So then 1,000, if I just gave the input into the system as 8,000, then it will show 1,600 is the EPF amount that you have to pay. Then rest of the amount only I will be getting. Understood? So I have to give that EPF to the company, or else automatically it will be taken from the system itself. Okay, එහෙම තමයි මේ EPF එක වැඩ කරන්නේ. So now the third question, did we did this, or did I explain this in the class, or do I need to do it here? වැට් එක බැලුවද? වැට් එකත් අපි කරා නේද? මං කියලා දුන්නා. Yeah, I taught you that if we are buying something from the shop and then assume that if there is a pen or something, then a මිල එහෙමම දෙන්න, they will add the text with it. Okay, so that is known as VAT කියලා නේද? මං කියලා දුන්නා නේ. என்ன தெரியுமா கேசினா, நீங்க ஒரு கடை வந்து போயின்னு எப்பவுமே to buy something. சரியா? You're just going to the shop, you are to buy something. Okay? ඔයා දැන් යන්නේ කඩේට මොනාරි එකක් බරක් මොනාරි එකක් අලුතින් ගන්න. හරිද? ඇඳුමක් නැත්තම් පේනක් කියලා හරි හිතන්නකෝ. ඒක ගියාම දාලා තියනවා සේල් කියලා කට් කරලා ස්ට්‍රයික් ත්‍රූ එකක් දාලා එහෙම දාලා තියනවා බඩු නම් මෙච්චරයි කියලා. ඒත් ඇත්තම කතා පිටිපස්සේ එයාලා ගන්න ඒ කියන්නේ ඒ ඇඳුම නැත්නම් නිකන් හිතනකො 999 කියලා දාලා තියෙනවා කියලා. එයාලා ඇත්තටම ඒ ඇඳුම් එයාලට ගන්න 500 වලට වගේ නැත්නම් 300 වලට වගේ. But they are adding an additional VAT amount. Okay, VAT එකක් විදියට percentage එකක් ඒකත් එක්ක add කරනවා. ඒක තමයි ඒක 15% නම් දැන් ඒ already අර selling price එක නෙවෙයි අලුත් අර ගත්ත price එක 500 කියලා කියමුකෝ 500 වලට 15% කීයද කියලා බලනවා. බලලා ඒ amount එක add කරනවා. එතකොට එක්කෝ ඒක like හිතන්නකෝ 500 නම් 700 වෙන්න පුළුවන් නැත්නම් 750 or 850 or 60 or something like that. Okay, අපි බලමු calculation එක කොහොමද pseudo code එකකින් draw කරගන්න කියලා. Here price එක input එකක් විතර ගන්නවා VAT එක බලනවා මුලින්ම because price එකකින් නේද ඒ price එකටනේ අපි VAT එක කීයද කියලා බලන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට 15% නම් you know how to do the calculation. 15 has to be divided by 100 and it has to be multiplied with the price. Input දුන්න price එක. එතකොට මෙතන input එකේ අපිට ඕන price එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. 11 කියලා දෙන්නත් පුළුවන් 100 කියලා දෙන්නත් පුළුවන් 1000 කියලා දෙන්නත් පුළුවන් 20000 කියලා දෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. We can give whatever the value that we want. According to the input value, the rectangle will do the calculation and it will do what? Another calculation as well because it has to know the price. Now the given input price has to be added with the VAT value. එතකොටනේ selling price එක කීයද කියලා බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් මෙතන ආපු මේ VAT tax එක නැත්නම් අර additional amount එක මේකත් එක්ක අපි add කරන්න ඕනේ නේද? එතකොට තමයි already එක 500 නම් මේ දැනට VAT එක ආව නම් 100 කියලා හිතමුකෝ. ඒ 100 එක add කරලා 600 කියලා විකුණන්න පුළුවන්. තේරුණාද? එතකොට display වෙනවා මේ system එකේ VAT එක මේක sell කරන්න ඕනේ මේ ගානට කියලා. விளங்கிச்சா? அப்ப VAT amount வந்து இது நீங்க வந்து விக்கிறன்னு சொன்னா இந்த விலைக்கு வந்து விற்க வேணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி ரெண்டு outputs காட்டும் and finally the program stops. Is everything is clear up to here in sequences program? Sequences program එක clear ද නැත්නම් do I need to explain it again? Okay, Domingo, it is clear, right? Okay, well done. Now it is time for us to move on to the selection program. Okay. Selection program එකේ තියෙනවා calculate example එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා. So we'll just check how does the calculation pseudocode and the flowchart can be drawn and written and then we can move on to the other questions. හරිද? එතකොට මම ඔයාලට question එක කරන්න දෙන්න. හරි? වෙලාවක් දෙන්නම්. එතකොට ඒකෙන් ඔයාලා type කරලා මට යවන්න. So now here පුතා the example says calculate and display grade based on the marks. Marks නෙවෙයි marks. ඒ කියන්නේ selection එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ
speaker ini kan ada apa boleh dengar terima siapa nih mana akan tunggu
selection එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ හරිද there will be yeah I gave you homework yeah have you done at the end you can share it with me okay we'll have like 10 minutes to discuss about the homework now we'll just go through this and you do the things I will just give you few works right now itself okay as we did in the last class hari calculate the two okay so selection එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ පුතා ඔයා හිතන්න for an example boy කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා එයාට දැන් girlfriends දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවා කියලා හිතන්න so he has two girlfriends okay ரெண்டு பேர் இருக்கிறாங்க now he is about to get married their parents asking him to get married forcing him okay just get married puta marry he can't marry both of them right at once isn't it he can't just marry both of them so now it's like two thing, you are having two girls, but you can't just marry both of them. So now you are the one who have to make a decision. You have to select one person. Your parents asking you to pick one from them. Two are there, you have to pick one. Then you are making a decision. Understood? In order to pick the correct one, select the correct one. තේරුණාද? ඔයාට හොඳ කෙනෙක් නැත්නම් ඔයාට සූටබල් කෙනෙක් දැන් දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවා. දැන් ඔයාට දෙන්නවම දාන්න බෑ. ඒ කියන්නේ දෙන්නවම අතාරින්න බෑ. ඒත් ඔයාට දැන් වෙලා තියෙනවා මෙරි කරන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට දෙන්නෙක්ව මෙරි කරන්න බෑ කියලා ගෙදරින් කියනවා. ඒ හින්දා ඔයා මොනවද කරන්න ඕනේ? ඩිසිෂන් එකක් ගන්න ඕනේ. නැත්නම් සිලෙක්ෂන් එක කරන්න ඕනේ. දෙන්නෙක්ගෙන් කාවද මං මෙරිට් කරන්නේ කියලා. You have to marry someone, like you can't just marry both. அப்ப நீங்க என்ன செய்றீங்க? உங்க ரெண்டு பேத்தையும் வச்சு ஒரு டெஸ்ட் ஒன்று மாதிரி செய்றீங்க. So what you are doing is you are trying to make a decision. So for that you are doing a test where you are asking both of them will say to cook something. Okay? එතකොට ඔයාට දැන් මෙයා දෙන්නටම මොනාරි බඩු ටිකක් අරන් ඇවිත් දීලා කියනවා කුක් කරලා දෙන්න කියලා. දැන් දෙන්නම දැන් කුක් කරනවා කියලා හිතමුකෝ. දැන් ඔයාගේ expectation දැන් අපි කියමුකෝ milk rice එක කුක් කරලා දෙන්න කියලා. දැන් ඔයාගේ expectation එක ඔයාගේ අම්මිගේ level එකේ තියෙනවා නේද? My mom used to cook like this, so my wife also has to cook like this කියලා අර කොල්ලට තියෙයි නේද? So he is expecting like that. then එයා ගිහින් check කරනවා මෙයා දෙන්නම cook කරාට පස්සේ if මෙයා cook කරා first girl, then එයා girl ගේ නම අපි කියමු A කියලා B කියලා දෙන්නටම කියමු. හරි A B කියලා. A කියන girl ගාව ගිහින් බලනවා එයා cook කරලා තියෙන milk rice එක මගේ අම්මි cook කරපු milk rice එකට අද ඒ කියන්නේ ළඟයිද කියලා බලනවා. ළඟයිද කියලා හරි බලනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ගිහින් බලනවා then second girl ගේ. Okay, just so eating that and just tasting it and just trying to see whether it is even equal, like if it is even අම්මි cook කරා වගේ තියෙනවද කියලා බලනවා. Okay, so now you are like that person is feeling okay දෙන්නගෙම එක්කෙනෙක් A කියන girl හොඳට cook කරලා තියෙනවා කියලා. Now he is picking that girl. I'm just telling this as an example. Okay, real time nothing would happen like this. No one would ask them to cook and they won't select a person to get married, right? So I'm just telling as an example. So that is how a selection program works, Puta. So you can't select everything. You can't select and display whatever you want. It makes decisions, and according to the decisions, it will display the answers. It will give you the outputs. Okay, that is how actually a selection program works. Then බලන්න example එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා calculate and display grade based on marks. So in our day to day life we used to face this thing. නේද? Even you guys are පුතා ඔයාලා O level A levels කරාට පස්සේ ඔයාලා A level O level result එනකම් බලාගෙන ඉන්නවා. එතකොට ඒකේ මොනවාද වෙන්නේ? ඔයාලගේ මාක්ස් එකද දෙන්නේ නැත්නම් grade එකක්ද? Usually do they give you the marks or grade in the result sheet? Grade, right? Like A B C D ඒ වගේ grade එකක් තමයි දෙන්නේ නේද? Distinction, merit, pass, fail, isn't it? So that's how I think that's how, yeah, grades, right? Very very good to do. So now Puta ඉන්පුට් කරන්න දැන් මේකට සූඩෝ කෝඩ් එක තමයි ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. ස්ටාර්ට් කරනවා ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක. ඉන්පුට් කරන්න එක්කෙනෙක් ළමයෙක් ඇවිල්ලා හිතමුකෝ එයාගේ ඉන්පුට් මාක්ස් එක දෙනවා කියලා මෙතන. ඒ මාක්ස් එක අරන් සිස්ටම් එකේ ඇතුළට යනවා. ඇතුළේ ඉන්නවා කවුද? if else condition කියලා එක්කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. if else condition කියලා අපි මෙයාට කියනවා. දැන් මේ if else condition එක ඇතුළේ ගිහින් කියනවා අපි if බලන්න අර ළමයා දුන්න මාක්ස් එක 60 වලට වඩා වැඩිද නැත්නම් ඒකට equal ද කියලා. මේ ස්ටේට්මන්ට් එක හරිනම් එයාගේ grade එක pass කියලා pass කරන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් else එකේ තියෙන grade fail කියන එක pass කරන්න කියලා තමයි මෙතන ස්ටේට්මන්ට් එකේ ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. if condition එකක් මෙතන තියෙනවා. So assume that the user has given the marks, input marks as 55. එතකොට මොන grade එකද pass වෙන්නේ? මට කියන්න බලන්න. 55 ன்னு சொல்லி ஒரு input ஒன்று கொடுக்கப்பட்டுச்சுன்னா அப்ப அவங்களோட grade வந்து எதாயிக்கும்? அந்த இன்புட் கொடுக்கப்பட்ட கிரேட் எது ஆயிக்கும்?
fail.
fail. very good fail නේද? okay. so ඔයාලට දැන් මේක තේරුණා නේද? මේක විතරක් දෙනගත්තා නම් හරි. so because the statement is strong, so somehow else එකට තමයි යන්නේ. so display වෙනවා your grade is fail කියලා නේද? so your grade is means that is the label. inside the bracket the label has been given. එතකොට බලලා අයියෝ failed ආයෙත් මම මේ exam එක කරන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම නේද? දැන් ඔයාලා මේ ලයිසන්ස් එහෙම ගන්න යනවා නම් එක්සෑම්ස් එහෙම කරන්න වෙනව නේද? so marks එකට ගන්නවා, so marks එකේ fail pass කියලා තියෙනවා, something like that, a small program. okay, so if the marks is above like 60, we'll say 70, then the grade will be passed නේද? කොහොමදත් 60 වලට වඩා වැඩි නම් 70 නම් ඒක 60 වලට වඩා වැඩිනේ නේද පුතා? நாங்க 70ன்னு சொன்னோம்னா அது வந்து 60க்கு விட கூட. அதனால என்ன நடக்கும்? கிரேட் வந்து பாஸ்ன்னு சொல்லி பாஸ் ஆகும். அப்ப டிஸ்ப்ளே இன்னைக்கு வந்து என்ன நடக்கும்? your grade is passன்னு சொல்லி வரும். இப்போ ப்ரோக்ராம் ஸ்டாப் ஆகும். so for the same pseudo code we can draw this flow chart as this. හරියට බලා ගන්න. මේකම තමයි but මේක graphically කරලා තියෙනවා. ස්ටාර්ට් කරන ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක input ගන්නවා marks එක. marks එක input ගන්නවා අරන් check කරනවා in a dimension we are checking whether the given input marks එක 60 වලට වඩා වැඩිද කියලා නැත්නම් equal ද කියලා. මේ statement එක හරිනම් y කියන මේ yes පැත්තට යනවා. දෙපැත්තක් තියෙනවනේ. so it will go to the yes part. understood? yes side එකට තමයි යන්නේ. okay තේරුණා නේද? left side එකේ මේ yes කියන එකට තමයි යන්නේ. and then grade කියලා අපි process එකක් කියන්නේ equal කරලා තියලා තියෙනවා grade grd. you just carry the pass value. pass කියලා කියන්නේ මේ pass කියන්නේ මේ string value එක ඔයා නිකන් දැනට තියාගන්න. එහෙම තමයි අපි grd ට කියලා දීලා තියෙන්නේ. මේකත් ඒ වගේමයි. rectangle එකේ තුලේ process එකක් නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ equal කරලා තියෙන එක process එකක්. so අපි grd ට කියනවා grd fail කියන එක ඔයා carry කරලා තියාගන්න. දෙකම ඔයා තමයි carry කරලා තියාගන්න ඕනේ. and then we are just checking after the input given, we are checking whether the given input is correct. මේ diamond shape එකේ තියෙන මේ statement එක හරිනම් yes පැත්තට යනවා නැත්නම් no පැත්තට යනවා. then මේ දෙකම එකපාරට වෙන්නේ නැහැ නේද? will both thing happens once at once can it be done? no, because even the given input is 60 කියලා ඉන්පුට් එකක් දුන්නොත් අපි මේ equal එක දීලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට ඒක equal නම් මේක හරි වෙනවා. yes පැත්තට තමයි යන්නේ. එතකොට එක්කෝ මේක හරි වෙන්න ඕනේ, මේක මේ පැත්තට යන්න ඕනේ. මේ පැත්තට නැත්නම් මේ පැත්තට. දෙපැත්තටම එකපාරටම යන්නේ නැහැ. okay, so මේ දෙකම අපි program එකට connect කරලා display කරලා තියෙනවා. connector මේ බලන්න මේ වටේ වගේ තියන්නේ මේකට අපි කියනවා connector කියලා. this just a small circle kind of thing, we call it as connector. as I showed you in the previous classes, I showed you the chart, right? the table where it contains the all the shapes. ඒකේ connector තිබ්බ නේද? so මෙයා මොනවද කරන්නේ? මේ process දෙකම connect කරලා finally display කරනවා. okay, grd එක. එතකොට according to the given input marks එක්කෝ මේ side එකෙන් ඇවිල්ලා මේ පැත්තට මෙහෙම යනවා. එහෙමත් නැත්නම් මේ side එකේ ඇවිල්ලා මේ පැත්තට යනවා. okay, grd එක තමයි කොහොමදත් වෙටෙන්නේ. okay, pass කියලා හරි නැත්නම් fail කියලා. finally stopping the program. so this kind of a system, this kind of a mechanism works under what? ATM machine and all, where you will be giving your card as an input and then pin number එක input එකක් විදිහට දෙනවා. pin number එක හරි නම් ඔයාව අනිත් page ඒ කියන්නේ main menu එකට යවනවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් error එකක් පෙන්නනවා. yes or no, that's it. if else condition එක තමයි ඒකේ තියෙන්නේ. මේ වගේ තමයි දැන් ඔයා Facebook account එකකට login වෙනවා කියලා හිතමුකෝ. මේකේ ඔයාගේ මේ username and password එක දෙන්න කියලා කියනවා. එක්ක ඔයා අමතක වුණා නම් ඔයාට username එකයි password එකයි, then it will show you an error. if not, it will send you to the what? the main menu. that's how if else condition works in all the platforms. if else condition එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ everywhere all the programs have this condition. Login එකකට එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ATM එකකට හැම දෙයකටම පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් condition එකක් තමයි මේ if else selection program කියන එක. Is it clear? Am I clear to you everyone?
Miss.
Well done. Pseudocode both. Did you understand both of it? Now shall we just try the next question? ඔයාලට පුළුවන් ද chat එකේ මට type කරලා පෙන්න යවන්න. Okay, දැන් අපි පොඩි වැඩක් කරමු. හරි, ඔයාලා මට දෙවනි මම explain කරන්න. මේකට ඔයා calculation එක if condition එක ලියලා හරි පේනකින් හරි ලියන්න පොතෙන් ලියලා photo එකක් අරන් හරි යවන්න chat එකේ. Okay, we'll do like that. Now look at this. Calculate and display text based on salary text එක. හරිද? Then if the salary is greater than or equal to 20,000, then the text amount is 1.5. Then මේකට වඩා අඩුයි නම් there is no any text. எப்படி தெரியுமா? If salary வந்து இங்க கொடுக்கிற input salary வந்து 20,000க்கு விட கூடயா இருந்துச்சுண்டா 25,000 வைக்கலாம், 20,000 வைக்கலாம், 23,000 வைக்கலாம். ஏதோ 20க்கு மேல இருந்துச்சுன்னு சொன்னா உங்களோட salary இந்த ஒரு டெக்ஸ்ட் வந்து வெட்டுவாங்களே. அந்த டெக்ஸ்ட் தான் என்னது 1.5%. 20,000க்கு விட குறைவா இருந்துச்சுன்னு சொன்னா 10,000மோ 15,000மோ இருந்துச்சுண்டா ஒரு டெக்ஸ்டுமே இல்ல. Can you write the pseudocode and show it to me? Just start to type it on the text chat and then just send it to me. Khadija, what? Start. Start වෙලා තියෙනවා Khadija. What? Okay, fine. Starting and stopping inside the process has to be done. Just give it a try. Okay, you can just think and do it. Okay, no hurry. But if the salary, you have to give the input, take an input. Salary has to give as the input. Getting the input salary, you will be checking whether it is greater than or equal to 20,000. එතකොට තමයි if else එක එතන එන්නේ. ඔයාලට දැන් කොහොමදත් දැන් මේ example එක ඔයාලට පෙන්වන්න ඕනේ නම් ඒකත් පෙන්වන්න පුළුවන් the previous one, but the question is in here in this slide. So if you are okay with the question, then I can move to the other slide there where you can get the idea. If not, if you couldn't write it down, if මේ ඔයාලට දන්නේ නැත්නම් ලියන්න සූඩෝ කොඩේ කියන්න මම ඔයාලට ලියලා පෙන්නන්න. කොහොමද දන්න ඔයාලට නේද? ලාස්ට් ක්ලාස් එකේ උනත් ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරලා තියෙනවා, සූඩෝ කොඩ් හෝම්වර්ක්ස් ටි කරලා තියෙනවා. So no point of telling නේද? Don't know කියන එක. Guys know that. Just tell me once after you complete it. ඔයාලා කරනවද නැත්නම් am I just keeping silent and just being? ඔයාලා කරනව නම් කියන්න හරිද? කරගෙනද ඉන්නේ නැත්නම් are you guys are doing anything or just being? Being just writing, right? Something you have to just write and show me. Okay, right. If salary is greater than or wait, let's go one by one. equal to 20,000. Tax is equal to you have got the idea, but Raida, this is not what I expected. I asked you to write the pseudocode. So there's a way to write the pseudocode, ne Buta? You can't just, if salary or something, you can't just type like that. You have typed the same thing which is in the screen. So you have to type the pseudocode. Let's see, start input salary. If salary is equal or 20,000, tax is equal to 1.5, else text is 0, display text end. Okay, delusion correct, yeah, very good. But Puta, yeah, very good. Start input very good, because then what chat එකේ ඉඳ නිකන් ටිකක් අමාරුයි නේද අර structure එකේ ලියා ගන්න නේ. Very good. Nadira has okay. Input salary, yeah, very good. Tax is 1. Yeah, very good. Nadira, really great. Yeah, this is what I expected. See, so she has written it in a way where easily the pseudocode can be understood, isn't it? So this is how you have to write a pseudocode. Start and end is in one step. Input in one step. Salary input and display has to be in one line. Okay, Nadira, that has to be done. And if condition has to come, it be inside. Okay, but the thing is correct. You have done. The window start, put salary. The salary is equal. Yeah, salary. No. They are not asking you to do any calculations. Okay, you no need to do any calculation, Puta. ඔයා මොනවද කරන්න ඕනේ? දැන් නදීරගේ එක බලන්න. ඔයා කියන්න ඕනේ if salary is equal or greater than 20,000 එයාගේ tax එක 1.5 equals. එහෙමත් නැත්නම් no tax එච්චරයි. ඔයා මේ salary divided by 100 එක ඕන්න. හරිද? salary divide නෙවෙයි නේ පුතා. You have to multiply it by 100. That's how it has to come. See, just have a look පුතා. පොඩි එතන වැඩක් තියෙනවා. Input salary. You no need to do the calculation. Ahmad is also have done the same. Okay, Puta, here just say if this salary is greater than or equal to 20,000, tax is equal to 1.5. That's it. If not, 0 tax. Else is 0 tax. That's all. Finally, your tax is tax. Yeah, very good. Begin input salary. If salary is greater than or equal, okay, equal also has to be mentioned here. The question, say, see the question, okay, equal අනිවාර්යෙන් ඕනේ. Tax is equal to salary. යාලා එමෝම මේ calculation එක කරලා තියෙනවනේ. Tax is equal to 1.5. okay, if මෙහෙම නැත්නම් tax is 0. Tax, yeah, very good. Input salary. If salary is greater than, okay. Yeah, you also have done the same thing, Puta. Okay, Mohammed, you have to change it. Because text, you don't need to do any calculation. You just have to tell. Are they asking you to do any calculation? No. If the salary is greater than or equal to 20,000, the text is 1.5. That's it. 1.5 equal 1.5. Yeah. Tumindu මේකත් හරි ඔයාත් ඒකම තමයි කරලා තියෙන්නේ. Input salary, very good. ඊට tax is equal to 1.5. very good. Then else no tax. Okay, no tax is equal to no. That's how it has to come. No tax වට වඩා tax is equal to 0. එහෙම දාන්න දැම්ම නම් හොඳයි. Okay, display your tax is tax. very good, very good. In input salary, if salary is greater than or equal, yeah, very good. Now it is correct. Okay, end if frame දාන්න ඕනේ. Okay, you no need to end if කියලා එකක් දාන්න ඕනේ. Finally display the text amount is, then text and then end. That's all. Program එක end කරන්න. Very good. Input salary, who is Ahmad? Okay, input salary, very good. Yeah, look at you. You have done a great job. Input salary, yeah, checking. Very good, very good, son. really great. This is what I expected. බලන්න වැරදි කරන්න තමයි you are just learning. Okay, don't think that you once you did a mistake that you are losing something. Okay, so even they are in the class itself there are 22 but only few send me the outputs. Okay, only few neda ඔයාලා then මෙතන 10 even 10 or something, isn't it? Only 7 or 8 only send me the outputs. The others are I don't know what you are doing, but I just want you to keep on practicing because Nadira and all I just gave few homeworks in the last class, so they did it in the last class and they were doing the things, even they were chatting with me, doing like they were just topping all the selection programs itself over the chat box. එතකොට එයාලට practice දෙක තියෙනවා. then මං finally එයාලට මේ assignment එකක් දුන්නම easily they can do it. They won't they no need to bother or worry about anything because they know everything. Okay, so that's why I am asking, because I don't know whether you are practicing or anything, because since this is online, it is in your hand to do practice, because to the money that you are spending on the course there should be some outputs, right? So that output is really worth it. Even your parent might be paying the money for you, if not you might be earning money and you might be spending the money, so there should be a worth out of it, isn't it? So நீங்க தான் வந்து பார்த்துக்கொள்ளணும் நீங்க என்ன செய்ய போறீங்கன்னு சொல்லி அந்த salary நீங்க spend பண்ற மணிக்கான. Okay, Sindhuja, dear, here starting stop input salary, checking salary has to come inside the bracket පුතා. If bracket එකක් open කරන්න and at the end of this close the bracket, curly bracket එකක් open කරන්න, text is equal to 1.5, that's it, no need to divide it by 100 පුතා, else text is 0. Very good. Display equal to salary neve, display ஒரு நாளும் equal வராது. Okay, you no need to make it equal. Display you have to type some, because if you are displaying equal salary it's wrong. Okay, okay, start input salary. Okay, so fine. Kohomari already the idea, you know the idea behind the pseudocode. Let's now check how we can draw the pseudocode for that question. Okay, not the pseudocode, for flowchart. Okay, so here starting the program, getting the input as in salary as the input. Okay, then make a තමයි ඔයාලා මේ මොනවාද මේකක් විදියට turn කරන්න ඕනේ. මොනවා විදියටද you have to turn it as what pseudocode. Okay, okay, here the text says okay salary has been multiplied by, okay, it's okay, fine. Okay, some more text is equal to 1.55 කියලා දැම්මොත් හරි අවුලක් නෑ, මේම calculation එක කරත් අවුලක් නෑ, but I was expecting in the pseudocode just to type that one. Okay, calculation එක එහෙම කරන්න ගියොත් everything in the chat, if you do all the things then it will take a lengthy space, right? So that is why I just ask you to avoid it. So now input salary, we are checking whether the given input is greater than or equal to 20,000. If so, yes එකේ ඇවිල්ලා අර දුන්න input එකෙන් ඉඳලා 1.5% එකක් text එකක් විදිහට අරන් text එක කීයද කියලා පෙන්නනවා. එහෙමත් නැත්නම් text එක 0 කියලා පෙන්නලා stop කරනවා. Is it clear? Khadija dear, your concept is okay, but I want you to do the proper output. That means you have to write it inside the bracket. Now I'll just show you how you can do it. Okay, I don't think මං ඔයාලට ඒක පෙන්නන්නම් කොහොමද ඒක ලියන්නේ කියලා. මම මෙතන ඉන්න blank page එකක් ගන්නම්. Here you will be starting, so this is how you write the pseudocode. Start. Are now you have to have a gap here. Input, okay, input එක ගන්න ඕනේ, you should not do any equal or anything. මෙතන අපි calculation එකක් නෙවෙයිනේ කරන්නේ, equal මොකුත් ඉන්නේ නැහැ. space එකක් තියෙන්න තියලා එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ඔයාලට මෙහෙම කරන්න පුළුවන්. arrow එකක් වගේ. okay, arrow එකක් වගේ මෙහෙම එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන්. okay, so you can tell that input is equal to, no need this. okay, input, where what is the input? salary නේද? මම cell කියලා මෙතන type කරන්න. now having another gap, we are checking if, okay, inside the bracket you have to type if we are checking the cell is greater than or equal to 20,000. okay, එතකොට curly bracket එකක් open කරන්න and type that, having a gap, you can type text is equal to how much? 1.5. okay, 1.5%. This is what I ask you to type. okay, and antimata you can close it with another curly bracket, if here or else over here. You can keep it in the starting, sorry, මෙතන අපි close කරමු curly bracket එක. else again opening the curly bracket, let's say x is equal to 0. that's it. okay, closing the curly bracket. that's all. මේ මෙතන open වෙලා තියෙන එක මෙතන close වෙන්න ඕනේ, මෙතන open වෙලා තියෙන එක ඊට පස්සේ මේකට යටින් හරි කොහේ හරි close වෙන්න ඕනේ, like this. and finally what you do, you will be display what with the label. You can you can type something like this inside the bracket or double quotation. You can say that the text is කියලා type කරලා comma එකක් දාලා text මේ තියෙන්නේ මේ text එක එක්ක එක 1.5 නම් මෙතන කීයද text 0 නම් text 0 කියලා පෙන්නලා. okay, finally stop the program. that's it. This one has to come here. The stop input and display has to come in one line. yeah, I cannot do the have the gap because these are coming under one but bullet. okay, so I just keep it as it is now. so you have to have the gap and then it has to come like that. clear the letter? තේරුණාද? වැළඟිචා? සුඩෝ කොඩේ කොහමද ලියන්නේ කියලා තේරුණාද? මේ විදිහට තමයි මම ඔයාලට ලියන්න කිව්වේ. So now let's delete it, and then there is another question. okay, so calculate grade based on average. so can you do the flow chart for this and show me? Not the flow chart, pseudocode. Can you write it? Can you just drop it in the chat box? Let's see. බලන්න මෙතන දීලා තියෙන්නේ chart එකක්. if බලන්න, if the marks is greater than or equal to 80, then the grade should be displayed as A. else if the grade is equal to 70 or greater than 70, display the marks as B. else if කියලා මෙතන එනවා. හරි? finally else if මේකත් නැත්නම් else 60 වලට වඩා වැඩි නම් අඩුයි නම් ඔයා කොහොම හරි fail කියන එකම display කරන්න කියලා. is it clear? can you do it? can you write the pseudocode for this? I ask you to do the work. That's why I just muted my mind. Are you guys typing even or just being? Lahiru, I ask you to write down the pseudocode. Did you get it? මංම ලියලා පෙන්නන්නද කොහොමද? ඔයාලා ලියනවද? Because usually in my physical class I used to give these works and then they used to do the works. Okay, they write it down, but here there is no any other way, so you somehow you have to type and drop me the chat box. Okay, drop me the answer in the chat box. If not, you have to write it down on a paper, take a picture and send it to me. මං explain කරන්නද? explain பண்ணவா நான்? Shall I? Shall I explain or what, Puta? Okay, wait. Okay, Mohammed, begin. Input marks, very good. If marks is greater than or equal to, yeah, very good. Very good. 60 minutes. Else, very, very, very good. End if is not needed. End if, remove the end if because it is not needed in C# programming. So you don't need to add anything called end if, okay? Just pseudocodic end if kela. Okay? Your grade is great. Very, very good. Okay, here one has done. Begin input marks එක දාලා ඊට පස්සේ marks එක check කරනවා whether it is greater than or equal to 80. That's it. You can put the, I think so, because mostly used to send me the pictures. Yeah, display. Very good. Mohammed. Do mean to start marks. If marks is grade is A, else if කියලා දාන්න ඕනේ පුතා. else කියලා දාන්න එතන මේ කරන්න බෑ. else මෙහෙම මොනාරි statement එකක් එනවා නම් if කියන එක අනිවාර්යෙන් එන්න ඕනේ. else if marks is greater than or equal to 70, grade is B. Else if marks is greater than or equal to 60, then grade is C. ඊට පස්සේ අන්තිමට if මෙතන තමයි else කියලා එන්න ඕනේ. else විතරක් ඇවිල්ලා කොහොම හරි ඒක කොහොමටත් else කියන්නේ පුතා දැන් කොහොමටත් 60 වලට වඩා වැඩි නැත්නම් ඒක කොහොමටත් 60 වලට වඩා අඩුයි. ඒ හින්දා ඔයා එතන ස්ටේට්මන්ට් එකක් ලියන්න ඕනේ කියලා නෑ. Okay, else if එකක් හරි නැත්නම් මොකද ඕනේ. else grade is equal to f කියලා විතරක් දැම්ම නම් හරි. කොහොමටත් ඒක 60 වලට වඩා අඩුයි. Okay, display your grade. Very good. Okay, Adamina. Very, very good. Input marks, taking the marks, grading. Okay, if else should come, Puta Ahmed. Please check with it. If first is if, okay, if marks is greater than or equal to 80, grade is A. Else if ඒක නැතුව මේක හරි නම් ඒක නැතුව මේක හරි නම් else if likewise that come. Otherwise all the things are correct. Okay, else if එක විතරක් පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න. Dilakshin start input marks. No புத்தா துலக்ஷன் கொஞ்சம் பாருங்க பாப்பா. நீங்க வந்து கொஞ்சம் இந்த கொஞ்சம் ஒரு வேல வந்து டைப் பண்ணிக்கிறீங்க. ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணனும் ஒரு லைன்ல, ஸ்டாப் பண்ணனும் ஒரு லைன்ல, இன்புட் மார்க்ஸ் எடுக்கணும் ஒரு லைன்ல. அந்த எடுத்த மார்க்ஸை தான் நீங்க இஃப் கண்டிஷனுக்குள்ள தான் செக் பண்ணுவீங்க. மார்க்ஸ் வந்து கிரேட்டர் தேன் ஒரு ஈக்குவல் டு 80 சொல்லி. சரியா? ஒரே லைன்ல இன்புட் எடுத்தோடனே அப்படியே பார்க்க மாட்டீங்க. அது ஒரு பிராக்கெட் குள்ள தான் வரும். சரி, அது கொஞ்சம் பார்த்து டைப் பண்ணுங்க. That's all. Okay, then fine, very good. Most of you have understood. Of you have not got the idea behind it. I'll do it and show it for you. So here අපි බලමු එකට pseudo code එක මේ flow chart එක කොහමද ලියන්න කියලා. start කරන program එක input එක ගන්නව මොනවාද? AVG එක. මේ question එකේ බලන්න average එක තමයි බලන්න කියලා තියෙන්නේ. නේද? calculate grade based on average. එතකොට මෙතන average එක තමයි අපි ගන්න ඕනේ input එකක් විදියට. හරි? input එක අරන් අපි බලනවා if බලනවා අපි if කියලා මෙතන ලියලා නැහැ because this is a flow chart. හරිද? එහෙනම් අපි මෙතන diamond එකක් කියන්නේ ඒකෙන් කොහොමදත් ඒක if else කියන එක තමයි. AVG එක 80 වලට වඩා වැඩිද නැත්නම් equal ද කියලා බලන්න. check whether the average is greater than or equal to 80. பாருங்க average வந்து 80 க்கு விட கூடியா இல்லாட்டி அதுக்கு சமனான்னு சொல்லி. If the statement is correct, then it won't go to these steps. It will directly come to yes, grade එක A කියලා පෙන්නලා finally grade එක A කියලා stop කරනවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් මෙයා second else if එකට යනවා. else if okay තව ස්ටේට්මන්ට් එකක් තියෙනවා AVG 70 වලට වඩා වැඩි කියලා බලන්නකෝ ඒක හරිනම් මේකට අවිල්ලා ග්‍රේඩ් එක ඩිස්ප්ලේ කරලා ස්ටොප් වෙනවා එහෙමත් නැත්නම් තුන්වෙනි එකට යනවා බලන්න மூணாவதுக்கு போகும் பெய்த்து AVG பார்க்கும் AVG க்கு விட வந்து average க்கு விட வந்து average வந்து 60 க்கு விட கூடயா இல்லாட்டி அதுக்கு 60யா அப்படினு சொல்லி 60க்கு விட கூட இல்லாட்டி அது 60க்கே சமன்னு சொன்னா எஸ் கிரேட் வந்து C ன்னு சொல்லி டிஸ்ப்ளே பண்ணி final stop பண்ணணும் if not else කොහමටත් fail නේ දැන් එකට ආයෙත් මෙතන දාන්න ඕනේ AVG එක බලන්න 60 වලට වඩා අඩුයිද කියලා එහෙම දාන්න ඕනේ කොහමටත් 60 වලට වඩා අඩුයි නම් මෙතන බලන්න මේ ස්ටේට්මන්ට් එක වැරදි නම් it is somehow less than 60 නේද ඒ හින්දා මේ GRD එක F කියලා fail කියලා මෙතන වැටිලා ඒක ඩිස්ප්ලේ වෙනවා that's how the pseudo code can be not the pseudo code flowcharts can be drawn for the selection program. I'll write down the pseudo code and show you, then you will understand. Notepad open பண்ணுவோம் Yeah, very good, Puta. But the thing is, Puta, here what you have done is you have written a else and then you have opened a curly bracket. It should come like this. Else if, okay, at once itself it has to come. I think you might have not got the idea, but you have the thing in your mind, but a few changes has to be done. Okay, I'll teach you. I'll teach you how you can write down the pseudocode for it. හරි බලා ගන්න දැන් මම ඔයාලට ලියලා පෙන්නන්නම් first you will be starting start right then finally stop also එනවනේ මම දෙකම එකම line එකෙන් ලියා ගන්නවා starting and stop both are in the same line right now let's get in and then gap එකක් තියෙනවා මම okay gap එකක් තියලා මම නැත්තම් let's input what AVG average එක හරි and then another gap okay another gap let's have another gap here let's say if බලනවා AVG එක ගත්ත average එක greater than or equal to 80 okay you have to open a curly bracket and then say curly bracket එකක් open කරන්න ඊට පස්සේ කියන්න grade එක GRD කියලා කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා එයාව equal කරන්න inside the double quotation you have to type what double quotation එකේ ඇතුලේ තමයි ඔයාට මොන වුණත් paste මේ display කරන්න පුළුවන් A කියන grade එක paste display කරන්න දැන් අපි ආයෙත් එනවා ආයෙ ඇවිල්ලා gap එකක් තියමු තියලා gap එකක් තියලා මෙතන curly bracket එක close කරගමු. So මෙතන open වෙලා තියෙන මේ statement එක මෙතනින් close වෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ else if එකක් තමයි මෙතන එන්න ඕනේ. You have to open a else if. Okay? Here we'll open a bracket and say else if එකේ okay if condition එකේ AVG එක බලන්න whether it is greater than or equal to 70 කියලා. If this statement is correct, then what we will be doing is we can display the GRD equal to what inside the double quotation A නැත්තම් B නේද B කියලා මෙතන. So here there's a small gap. දැන් අපි කියනවා එහෙමත් නැත්තම් else if එකක් හරි else if එකක් මම මේකම copy කරලා මෙතන paste කරන්න else if the average is greater than or equal to 60 නේ එහෙමනම් curly bracket එක open කරන්න enter කරමු and then let's say GRD is equal to inside the double quotation let's say BC කියලා. එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ඒකත් වැරදි නම් okay ඒකත් වැරදි නම් මොනවද කරන්න ඕනේ? අපි මෙතන curly bracket එක close කරගමු. මෙයාගේ curly bracket එක මේ තියෙන්නේ මෙතන open කරපේ close කරගෙන else එක විතරක් open කරලා කියමු. curly bracket open ආයෙත් close කරමු. මෙතන අපි curly bracket එක විතරක් open කරලා කියමු. okay here GRD is equal to double quotation එක ඇතුලේ fail කියලා. The curly bracket has to close. End if මොකුත් දෙන්න okay no need to put any end if or anything. Curly bracket is closed. Then finally else okay fine then we have to display ne see both has to come in the same line display with the label you can say double quotation you can say that your grade is ne is කියලා මෙතන කමා එකක් දාන්න and then you can type GRD that's all මෙච්චරයි තියෙන්නේ බලන්න input එකයි display එකයි දෙකම එකම line එකේ start and stop is in one line the process is in one line this is how you have to write down a pseudo code so the same thing same flow chart එකම තමයි මෙතනත් තියෙන්නේ input එක ගන්නවා average එක and then we are checking whether the given input average is greater than or equal to 80 if it is correct then what we do we are displaying the grade as A okay and then if it is not correct then else if condition එකක් the same but with an else if condition එකක් තමයි else එකත් එක්ක එනවා if average is මේක නම් මේක display කරන්න ඒකත් නැත්නම් else if එකක් තාවේ then මේකත් වැරදි නම් ආයේ අපේ if එකක් ඕනේ නැහැ because somehow මේකට වඩා අඩුයි නම් ඒක කොහොමදත් 60 වලට අඩුයි නේද ඒ හින්දා අපි G grade එක fail කියලා මෙතන display කරනවා make clear the is this is clear I need all of you to answer me whether you are clear with this
Yes, miss.
everyone now can you write down the pseudo code take a book and a pen and then write down the same pseudo code පුතා මේ pseudo code එක ලියා ගන්න before that I'll show you the presentation write down this as well okay take down this on the book in the book because please do it okay you have to write it down don't just wait, keep on waiting that okay later on I can go through the recording කියලා ඉන්න එපා. දෙම්ම ලියා ගන්න. මේ chart එක draw කරලා මේ ටික ලියාගෙන ඊට පස්සේ අර pseudo code එකත් ලියා ගන්න. All done. All done. Well done. Well done. All done. Well done. Very good. එහෙනම් අපිට දැන් තියෙන්නේ selection එක බලන්න. selection එක හරි නේද දැන්? selection programming කියන්නේ මොනවද කියලා දැන් දන්නව නේද? You know what is sequences program? Selection is something where you have to select නේද? දෙකක් තියෙනවා නැත්නම් තුනක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන් නැත්නම් multiple තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. You have to pick one. Understood? That is what is known as selection. So now okay, repetition එක මම explain කරන්නම් and then we'll see whether we can continue. If not ඒකත් අදම ඉවර කරා නම් හොඳයි, because we have some other works to be done. Repetition means something පුතා where you can repeat something again and again and again for number of times. உங்களுக்கு ஒரே விஷயத்தை வந்து ஒரு 2-3 தடவை ரிப்பீட் பண்ண வேணும்னா repetition program வந்து உங்களுக்கு செய்யலாம். Okay, so in our day to day life whatever that we use is something called repeat, right? Repeatedly we do things, right? repeat කරනවා මොනාරි එකක්. then morning උදේටම අපි නැගිටලා brush කරනවා නම් usually we used to have that thing, right? We used to brush. I don't know about you, but normally we used to brush, right? We are brushing and then having a cup of tea and then having our breakfast. So this is something like routine. Day to day life we are just continuously doing the same thing. So repetition is something like that. It's like a loop. It's you might have heard about loop ne the loop කියලා අර time traveling එකේ එහෙම repeatedly මොනාර එකක් ඒ කියන්නේ දිගටම වෙනවා. අපි කියනවානේ බලන්නකෝ මචං හැම දවසක්ම එකම වගේ කියලා. ඒ කියන්නේ it is like a repetition. Okay, කියන්නේ you are doing the same thing every day. Okay, so ඒ කියන්නේ repetition එකක් කියන්නේ මොනවද කියන එක මම මේකෙන් explain කරන්න. So example එකක් තියෙනවා input 5 numbers කියලා. So how many times this has to be repeated? Input 5 numbers කියන්නේ any idea?
5 times.
Very good. Sorry, I'm having cough. Sorry. 5 times. Very, very good, dear. Then see, look at this chart. Okay, so the flow chart says input 5 numbers. That's all. Input 5 numbers. So here the program is as usual being started, and there is someone called count. Currently the value has been given 1. Who the hell is this? Count කියන කෙනා නේද? එතකොට පුතා මම මේක real time example එකක් ඔයාලට කියලා ඒකට explanation එක කරන්න. So assume that there is a classroom. Okay, so just assume that I'm the teacher, so I'm sitting and then I have a bucket of chocolates with me. Okay, so there's a bag or it's a box or bucket or assume whatever it is. If not, okay, we'll say a box of chocolate. So I have a lot of chocolate in it. சரியா? என்கிட்ட ஒரு பாக்ஸுக்கே வந்து சாக்லேட் இருக்குது. So it is on my table and now there is a person who is really loved chocolate. Okay, එයාගේ නම count. හිතන්නේ එයාගේ නම count කියලා. ඒකට දැන් එයා ක්ලාස් එකට එනවා. එවිල්ලා මැඩම් මට chocolate එකක් දෙන්නකෝ කියලා කියනවා. Then I am giving a chocolate. Okay, so now currently he is having 1 chocolate. That is what here we have mentioned. Currently he is having 1 chocolate. Now he is going and sitting in his place. Coming into the system, there is, and then now I'm calling another person and asking, පුතා ඔයා පොඩ්ඩක් එන්නකෝ. ගිහින් බලන්න count ගාව පහට වඩා අඩුවෙන්ද තියෙනවද පහට වඩා අඩුවෙන් නැත්නම් equally තියෙනවද chocolates කියලා බලන්න කියලා. ඒකට එයා ගිහින් බලනවා count ඔයා ගාව කීයද තියෙන්නේ chocolates කීයද තියෙන්නේ කියලා අහනවා. Okay, going and checking whether count has less than or equal to 5 chocolates. Then he's checking since count has only 1 chocolate, he's coming and telling madam he's having only one chocolate, so somehow it is less than 5 madam කියලා කියනවා මට. Then I am telling okay පුතා, you come and write down a number on the board කියලා මං කියනවා. input number එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ okay එයා ගාව chocolates පාට වඩා අඩුවෙන් තියෙනවා ඉඳ you come and write down a number කියලා කියනවා. ඒකට එයා ඇවිල්ලා white board එකේ ලියලා යනවා number එකක්. ඒකට මං count එන end කියලා කියනවා. count ටිකක් එන්නකෝ කියලා. okay so இப்ப count வருவார் எனக்கிட்ட. இப்ப count கிட்ட நான் சொல்லுவேன் இப்ப என்ன நடந்துச்சு, கவுண்ட் கிட்ட ஆல்ரெடி நான் ஒரு சாக்லேட்டை கொடுத்து அனுப்பினேன். அனுப்பிட்டு இன்னொரு பாயை கூப்பிட்டு சொன்னேன் நீங்க பாருங்க அவர்கிட்ட 5க்கு விட குறைவா இல்லாட்டி 5 சாக்லேட் சரி ஈக்குதான்னு கொண்டா பாருங்கண்டு. அவர் சொல்றாரு வந்து என்கிட்ட மேடம் அவர்கிட்ட ஒரு சாக்லேட் தான் ஈக்குது, அப்ப அது 5க்கு விட குறவுன்னு சொல்லி. அப்ப நான் என்ன செய்றேன், நீங்க ஒயிட் போர்ட்ல போயிட்டு ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு நம்பரை ரைட் பண்ணிட்டு போங்கன்னு சொல்லி, அப்ப அவரு இன்புட் ஒன்று கொடுக்குறாரு, நம்பர் ஒன்று ரைட் பண்ணிட்டு போறாரு. போயிட்டோன்னே நான் இப்ப கவுண்ட் இன்னொரு கூப்பிடுறேன். ஓகே ஐ எம் காலிங் கவுண்ட் அகெயின் அண்ட் கவுண்ட் here another chocolate කියලා මං තව එකක් දෙනවා. Then already how many chocolate he had? Already how many he had? One. Then if I give another one, how much will it become? Two. Very very good. 2 නේද? So count is equal to count plus 1 කියන්නේ we are adding another one with the count. That is what it means. Okay. So once after another one is got added, then again coming back again and asking I am that boy. Okay, I'm calling the boy again and I'm asking him to check whether පුතා දෙන් ගිහින් බලන්නකෝ කීයද තියෙන්නේ කියලා එයා ගාව. ඉතින් එයා ගිහින් check කරලා ඇවිල්ලා කියනවා madam එයා ගාව දෙකක් තියෙනවා ඒකත් පහට වඩා අඩුයි නේ madam කියලා. then මං කියනවා එහෙනම් ඔයා ආයෙත් ගිහින් තව number එකක් ලියන්න board එකේ කියලා. he's writing another number and going. and again මං count එක එන්න කියනවා. then now how much will it become? Already he is having 2 neda. So තව එකක් දුන්න නම් it will become 3. Very good. Then again I am asking the boy to go and check. Now he is coming in again telling madam he has 3, it is less than 5. So then I am asking him to go and write another number. Again I am giving another chocolate, it will become 4. Again I am asking the boy to check how many chocolate he have. Then he will tell that it is 4 less than 5. එතකොට ආයෙත් එයා ඇවිල්ලා ලියනවා ආයෙත් තව එකක් දෙනවා. එතකොට කියා වෙයිද? How much will it become if I give another chocolate? Already 5. Now I am asking him to go and check whether he have less than 5 chocolate කියලා. එයා විල කියනවා නෑ madam එයා ගාව පහක් තියෙනවා කියලා. එතකොට මං කිව්වනේ even if it is equal to 5 the program can continue නේද? එතකොට මං කියනවා අවුලක් නෑ පුතා you go and write down another number කියලා. So he will write it again on the board. Again I am calling count and giving another chocolate. Now how much will it become puta? 6 neda. Now you tell me whether 6 is less than 5. Is it less than 5?
No.
No. Is it equal to 5?
Yes. No.
No. 6 is not even equal to 5 neither. So can I ask him to go and write a number again?
No.
No. Then finally stop the program. No more chocolates, no more writing, nothing. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, well done. So the repetition means puta you repeat something again and again. Okay, so according to the value, according to the condition number value, the repetition will be happening. So since we have given 5 over here, it will repeat for how many times? කීසරයක්ද මේක repeat වෙන්නේ? Pahak. Very very good. 5 times. Very good. So then if it is like 1000, then 1000 times. Neither. If it is 10,000, 10,000 times. Likewise, you don't need to type the numbers. Okay, 10,000 times you can get inputs from the user just by doing this thing. Okay, just by writing a small coding like this. Okay. When it comes to real coding, I will be teaching you repetition, pseudocodes, flowcharts, and repetition, selections, but sequences, all the programming in the C# programming I will be teaching. So in that you will really understand. Okay, this is how we have to write a small repetition coding. Okay, even if you wanted to print 1000 number, you no need to type it for 1000 times. තේරුණාද? ඔයා 1000 times ඒක repeatedly type කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා නෑ. விளங்கிச்சா? நீங்க வந்து 1000 டைம்ஸ்க்கு வந்து நீ டைப் பண்ணணும்டோ இல்லாட்டி எழுதணும்ன்ற அவசியம் இல்லை. அது ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா 1000 டைம்க்கு வந்து டிஸ்பிளே ஆகும். Shall I just do a small program and show you? 1000 numbers display karna wage walata nikam mang walata penna. You don't need to worry about the coding and all. Later on I will be somehow teaching you. I'll just show you how does that work. Angwata podi program ekak karla penna nang hari. ඔයාලා මේක ගැන worry වෙන්න එපා. I'll just teach you how does that work, okay? And then later on somehow I'll be teaching everything, console application, how you have to create everything. I'll be teaching, don't worry. I'm just gonna show you the way how does it how it can actually work, like repetition එකක් කොහොමද ඇත්තටම වැඩ කරන්න කියන එක තමයි මම ඔයාලට මෙතන පෙන්නන්න යන්නේ. හරි? Don't worry, yeah. Let's say within like one line of coding you can do it. Let's say for 100 times something has to get displayed. Dot right line okay, inside the bracket. Let's type I has to get displayed. Mang 100 numbers තමයි display කරන්න යන්නේ. හරි? Console dot line. That's all. You will not understand this unless I explain it to you. Don't worry about this. I will later on I will be explaining it. I just wanted to show you how it is actually happening, the loop, repeating the things again and again. Console application කියන්නේ command prompt වගේ. It's something like command prompt. You might have heard about command prompt. In your computer you have that black color screen where you can type and you can run like things, isn't it? You can even open a folder using command prompt. this 100 numbers display unada nadda? Is it clear? Here 100 numbers. If I wanted to display 1000 numbers, then just change the value into 1000. I'll change the value as 1000, then say 1000 times it will get displayed. If not, I'll change it into 50,000. Now let's start. It will continuously do that 50 times, 50,000 times. Okay, repeatingly, it is being displayed. Is it clear? Did you got the 50 now? 50,000 times it has to go. So again and again, it's doing it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hmm. 50,000. Clear? පුතා ළමයි නොවට තේරුණාද? Students, did you got the idea behind the repetition? Repeating. How many times? Whenever you can just give the amount and it will repeat it. Yeah, from 1 to 50,000. Okay. Is it clear? Is everything is clear? So I hope you got the understood the thing. Yeah, right. So now let's get back to the presentation. So there's another one more question is there for the repetition where it says to get 10 temperatures as an input. Okay, 10 temperatures வந்து input எடுக்கட்டா. Okay, so 10 times this has to work neither. 10 times inputs ගන්න එකක් තමයි මේක. But දැන් මම ඔයාලට පෙන්නපු එක නිකන් automatically display වෙනවා. ඔයාලට input ගන්නත් පුළුවන් නේද? So I'll just show you how does the pseudocode works, this flowchart, sorry. So starting and then count is equal to 1 දැනට එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට එකපාරක් මේක කොහොමදත් වැඩ කරනවනේ temperature එක input ගන්නවා. ආයෙත් තව එකක් add වෙනවා. ආයෙත් මේකෙන් ඇවිල්ලා check කරනවා. ආයෙත් input එක ගන්නවා. Likewise 10 times මේක repeat වෙනවා. 11th කියලා ආවම උනාම count once after become 11, then will it let the user to get an input temperature input again? No, right? It won't let them. So then it will stop the program. Can you just give it a try? Can you just write down the pseudocode for this? මේකට pseudocode එක ලියන්න පුළුවන්ද? For this. Can you just write down the pseudocode? We'll just have a look. We'll just see how you can write the pseudocode. ඔයාලට පුළුවන් නිකන් try කරන්න. බලමු ඔයාලට පුළුවන්ද කියලා. මම මේක නම් කියලා දුන්නා. Shall I do it and show you? මම ඔයාලට කියලා දෙන්නම් මේක because you don't know while කියලා එකක් එනවා. While loop කියලා එකක් ඒක මම ඔයාලට කියලා දෙන්නම් ඈ. You might doesn't know that. So as the same මම මේක delete කරන්නම්. Input එක මොනවාද? Already start කරාට පස්සේ we have to assign someone called count නේද? Count is equal to 1 කියලා අපි මෙතන කෙනෙක්ව තියමු. And then input එකක් මෙතනින් ගන්න අපි මෙතන type කරමු while හරිද? මේ statement එක හරිනම් මේක කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා. While count is less than or equal to 5, what has to happen? Input input කරන්න මොනවාද input number නේද number එකක් input කරන්න ඕනේ and then we have to do another small thing with this mouse keyboard count is equal to count plus 1 and then what will happen really the statement stop කරාට පස්සේ curly bracket එක මෙතන වහනවා finally display what no here it's asking you not to display anything only get the 5 input that's it for 5 times you have to repeat that's all yeah according to this මේකටනේ ලියාගත්ත there is no any output only input so here what you will be doing count එකක් කියලා කෙනෙක් හදනවා while count is less than or equal to 5 input එක ගන්න and then count එකත් එක add කරන්න ආයෙත් යන්න මෙතන ආයෙත් check කරන්න ආයෙත් එන්න ආයෙත් යන්න likewise repeating again and again is this is clear is it clear පුතා තේරුණාද මේක then the next thing for the second pseudocode for this flowchart can you write the pseudocode and send it to me right now for this in the chat box just as I did right now what puta
நான் அனுப்பினேன் சரியா டீச்சர்
கொஞ்சம் நீங்க பாக்குறேன் இது நீங்க எப்ப அனுப்பினீங்களா
ஓடி
செட்டுக்கு அனுப்பினீங்களா புத்தா எங்க அனுப்பினீங்க
ஓடி செட்ல தான் அனுப்பினேன்
வரல சன் கொஞ்சம் பாருங்க எனக்கு வரல இன்னும் சரி நீங்க count is equal to 1 repeat input number repeat எல்லாம் தேவையில்லை புத்தா சரியா நீங்க இன்னைக்கு whileன்னு சொல்லி ஒன்று ஓபன் பண்ணுங்க இப்ப நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி while countன்னு சொல்றது வந்து என்னது சின்னதாவும் இல்லாட்டி ஈக்குவலாவும் 5க்கு இன்ச்சுன்னு சொன்னா ஓகே ரிப்பீட் ஓகே நீங்க வந்து do while loop செஞ்சுட்டீங்களா repeat input number count is equal to count plus 1 until count is equal to okay fine இது வேற செய்யும் தான் சரியா and okay repeat again and again okay correct fine இது வந்து do while loop சரியா while loop நொண்டிக்கு so later I will be teaching do while loop for loop කියලා තුනක් තියෙනවා okay so in all the ways you can do the calculation repeat okay again and again fine any other answers ஆனா நீங்க இன்னைக்கு இன்னொரு விஷயம் செஞ்சில்ல புத்தா until count is equal to find ஒரு 5க்கு ஈக்குவல்டா மட்டும் தனி அது வேலை செய்யும் ஒரே ஒரு தர்க்கத்தை வேலை செய்யும் அது வேலை செய்யாது less than or equal to 5 அனீச்சா நீங்க until போடாம while போட்டீங்கன்னா சரி while count is less than or equal to 5 அப்படின்னா அது வேலை செய்யும் okay count is equal to 1 while no here temperature එක කොහොමද ආවේ අපි count එකනේ බලන්න ඕනේ පුතා temperature එක ඔයා දෙන input එක input temp කියලා තමයි වෙන්න ඕනේ count එක less than 10 නම් එහෙමත් නැත්නම් equal to 10 නම් you have to input temperature. Then count is equal to count plus 1. That's how it has to come. Input number. No, wrong. Count is equal to count plus 1. Okay. This is okay, fine. Until count is less than or equal to. Okay. This is okay. I mean, the first thing put here, count is less than or equal to 5. Very good. Very good. Okay. Shahid, very good. Yeah, this is how it has to come. Very good. While count is less than or equal to 10, temperature has to be given as an input. Then count is equal to count plus 1. That's all. Any other answers? Shahid really great. Very good. Any other answers? Very good. දැන් ඔයාලට තේරෙනවා නේද? ඔයාලා ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්නකොට තමයි ඔයාලට තේරෙන්නේ. දැන් sequences එහෙම දැන් ඔයාලට දුන්නා නම් you can easily do it because you know the concept behind the pseudocode and flowchart. Now here even Shahid has followed the coding standard as well, starting and stopping one line. Oh yeah, very good. Anyone else who knows to write the pseudocode? If not, we can continue. Begin count is equal to 1 while count is less than or equal to display. Stop. Very good. Yeah, temperature එක display කරන්නත් පුළුවන් නේ. And then there is another question. Calculate and display total and average of 20 students. Okay, 2 module marks of each student has to be taken. So this is how the flow chart comes. Count කියලා කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. අපි එයාව අරන් ගිහින් බලනවා 20 වලට වඩා count අඩුයිද නැත්නම් එයාට equal ද කියලා. මේ statement එක හරිනම් විතරක් එයා මොනවද කරන්නේ? count කියන එක 1 කියන්නේ 20 වලට වඩා අඩුයිද වැඩිද? Is 1 is less than 20 or greater than 20?
Less than.
Less than. Then will it go to true side or false side? True or false? Sariya, Pilaya?
True.
True, very good. Then here two inputs are being taken. Okay, then එක්කෙනෙක් කෙනා එයා will එයාගේ marks දෙකක් input දෙනවා. ඊපස්සේ එයාගේ total එකයි average එකයි system බලනවා. බලලා එයාට කියනවා ඔයාගේ total එක මේක, ඔයාගේ average එක මේක කියලා. Then ආයෙත් count එකත් එක තව එකක් add වෙලා තව then now tell me if we add one with another one with count, then how much will it become? Already it is 1. If we add 1 with 1, how much?
2.
2. Very good. Now is 2 is less than 20 or greater than 20?
Less than.
Less than. Will it go to true section or false?
True.
True. Then can we get another 2 input marks or no? Can, right? Can. So then we will be getting 2 marks as an input. Total and average will be finding, the system will find out both the total and average. It will display the total and average of that student. Again another one will get added. Again here 3, whether 3 is less than or greater than 20 කියලා බලනවා. ඒක හරිනම් මේක එනවා. Likewise 20 times මේක repeat වෙනවා. 21 කියලා මේක උනාට පස්සේ it won't go to this, it will go to the false side. Because 21 is less than 20 or greater than 20?
Greater.
Greater. Very good. Very good. So now I want you to take it down in your book, both the question and the pseudocode, the flow chart. After that, I want you to type the pseudocode and send it to me. Just type කරලා මට පෙන්නන්න බලන්න. මේකත් easy තමයි. දැන් ඔයාලට concept එක දන්නවනේ. මට ටිකක් මේකත් යවන්න. එතකොට දැන් ඔයාලට ඔක්කොම දන්නවා. මෙච්චරයි තියෙන්නේ. Then we can wind up the session once after you doing this. Just do it and send it to me, okay? මේකත් ලියා ගන්න. If you are done with it, let me know, Puta. And please type the pseudocode and send it to me through the chat. Finish? Guys, girls, what are you guys doing? Count, okay, input marks, very good. Count is equal to count plus 1. Total, yeah, average. Display the total and average. End. Okay, fine. But here a small change has to be done. Who has done this? Ahmed. Begin marks. Count plus count 1 be kitane? That has to come at the end. Understood? Display, after the display you can add that. Very good, very good. Very good. Any other answers? This drop in this. Okay. Now you got the idea, right? See? So this is really better. You are just typing it and sending. If not, most of my senior students, you are seniors, they even didn't got the idea because I was just teaching. They were just listening, but don't know whether they are doing the homework or not. then later on, when once after the assignment is issued, they were struggling. So now you won't struggle because you understood. Okay, so in all the classes, Puta, in all the sessions, even after I teach you codings, I will give you a few minutes, okay, to do coding, and you just share your screen and show it to me. Then we, like, it will be something like where you will be doing practices and then I'll be teaching. If not, just watching the video means, Puta, nothing would get into your mind, right? So ඔයාලා ටිකක් අපි එහෙම කරමු. හරි? Count total marks plus, okay, average divided by your total and average is, yeah, very good, very good. See, really great, very good, everyone. Yeah, those who are, I couldn't. Chamud, very good. Dumindu, very good, very good. Shahid, great job, very good. Okay, that's it then. That's the thing, isn't it? Now see, now you know even to write down a pseudocode for repetition or loop. Okay, so even if I give you few questions to be done, then you can easily do it. Now you have the answers, you have the questions, you have the idea behind how you can write down the pseudocode, isn't it? ඔයාට pseudocode එක ලියන්න දන්නව නම් කොහොමදත් flowchart එක කොහොමදත් පුළුවන් වෙනවා. හරි? ඒක නිකන් pseudocode එකම graphically convert කරන එකනේ. හරි? ඒකත් ටිකක් බලන්න, graphically convert කරන එක ටිකක් ඒකත් හදලා බලන්න, draw කරන්න. දැන් ඔයාලා මට යවලා තියෙන මේ pseudocode එකම flowchart එකේ draw කරලා බලන්න. හරි? ගෙදරදී ටිකක් practice කරන්න, then you won't forget it. So then that's all in the presentation, that is there in the presentation, I hope. Yeah, if you have any questions, you may ask me. Any doubts, any questions? Girls, guys? Any questions, dear son? Any questions? මොනවාරි question තියෙනවද? doubts තියෙනවද? තේරුණාද? sequences program කියන්නේ මොනවාද? selection program කියන්නේ මොනවාද? repetition program කියන්නේ මොනවාද කියලා? තේරුණා නේද?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, right? Okay. Any other questions? Any other doubts related to anything? English means, Puta, that is not English that we are going to code, okay? Not UK or US English. You are not going to type anything in English. It is the programming language, okay? Programming language means where there are separate languages, as I was teaching you at the beginning. There are some codings, languages, okay? Programming languages. So it's like, it is mostly in English letters. Okay, letters means A, B, C, D, that is, okay, that is what we are not language in language like UK, not in their languages we are typing, okay? So that is the thing. Outline average, very good, very good. Welcome, Nifal. Selection, Nadira. Okay, selection, ne? The second question I'll teach you, wait. Mohammed, very good. So let's get back to the second question, selection. This is the one?
No.
The chart.
Yeah.
It's looking like it's a bit hard, but it's really easy, okay? So this is the flow chart. Starting the flow chart, okay? Getting the average as an input, parallelogram. So then you have a diamond shape where the decision will be made, okay? So then we are checking whether the given input average, given input average is greater than or equal to 80. So here it is 80, okay? It is 80. 0 has come down, okay? So it is 80. So then if the statement is correct, if this if condition is correct, okay, so if condition is the one has been written inside the diamond, okay, then it will go and assign a value which is a to the grade variable. So grade will carry a, and it will go and display the grade. If not, it will go to the no section. Again, there is another if condition where it will check whether the AVG is greater than or equal to 70, because if it is somehow less than 80, it will go to the second step, right? It's like a waterfalls. If it is wrong, it will go to the another. If it is wrong, it will go to the another, likewise, okay? So once if the statement is correct, okay, if it is greater than 70, then the grade will be assigned as B and then it will be displayed. If not, it will go to the third section where the decision is being made to check whether the average is greater than 60 or equal to 60. If this is correct, then the grade will be assigned as C and then it will be displayed over here as C. If not, it will go to the no. Somehow, if AVG is less than 60, then that is somehow it is less than 60 means it is somehow 50 or 20 or 1 or 2 or whatever it is, isn't it? So less than කියන්නේ තව එකක් ඕනේ නැහැ නේද කියන්න. මේ greater නැත්තම් it somehow it is less, isn't it? So if this is wrong, then assigning the GRD in as F and then finally make a වැරදි නම් එයාගේ grade එක fail කියලා මෙතන display වෙනවා. එච්චරයි. Is it clear, Nadira? Am I clear? Did you understand? Do you have any doubts? Any other thing to be explained? Clear, right? All clear, right? Even if there is single question or single doubt, just ask me, okay? Okay, then that's all in today's session. So most probably we will be moving on to the sequence. We'll just start coding in console application, okay, in the next class. So we will be coding in C# from the next class, and then we can move on to the object oriented programming, and then I will be teaching you what is object oriented, how to draw ER diagrams, and everything will be taught to you. So then within this time period we have to manage everything, so that is why we completed the presentation today itself. I want you to practice a lot at home. Just draw the flowcharts, just write down the pseudo codes for each and every questions that I was sharing with you. எல்லாத்தையுமே ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுங்க, எல்லாத்தையுமே வந்து ரைட் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க உங்களோட புக்ல வந்து புறவைக்கு டைம் இன்னொரு டைம் நீங்க அதை எடுத்து பார்க்கல உங்களுக்கு ரிமெம்பர் பண்றதுக்கு கோ த்ரூ பண்றதுக்கும் வந்து லேஸ் ஆயிக்கும். ஓகே, so that's all. Then shall we wind up then? Okay, yeah, yesterday it was there, Putan. Database class was there. You can get the recording, son, Mohammed, Ali. Then okay, fine. Then we'll wind up the session. Thank you guys. Appreciate for your joining the session. Thank you all. Bye. Thank you, son. I'll take care of myself. From last night itself, I am having cold, fever. Include me as well in your prayers, okay?